It's been up 5 minutes, and we already got hundreds of views.
Oh, we?
Look who I met.
Oh, hey. My sister giving you the grand tour, huh?
Something like that.
You know, just so you know, if racing means ending up in the back of a cop car, she is the perfect guy.
Remind me again which one of us has actually been locked up?
Oh, no, I learned my lesson.
Only thing you learn, it's how to be boring.
Anyone else loses their crew, it'd be a sign to give up. Or go back to college.
Well, not me. And as for my crew, they weren't up for it. Maybe I found someone who is.
Oh, none of that's what you think. You know, but stories I've been hearing lately, cops ain't playing no more. Mira, la calle está caliente.
I know all about the cops. Papi gave me the same damn talk.
Then act like it, mija.
What? Like you did?
Cálmate, cálmate.
Where are you staying?
That's a good question.
How about a garage?
Yeah,
People stay here all the time.
You sure?
find a free couch. It's all yours.
Oh, sorry about the runaround. Let's get that NOS hooked up.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 2 of Need for Speed Heat. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you have, it's going to be a great long series. And now we can finally put the... Wow, just listen to that engine go. It sounds sick. And the lights are on as well. We can finally put on that NOS we've been longing for. Come on, when are you going to let me get into NOS? Oh, we actually need to get to it. We were still on engine crankshaft or something. Our car just felt not complete, especially in a Need for Speed game without NOS. So we're going to put that on. There we go. Now we have NOS. Chat.
You got the edge whenever you need it.
Oh, chat wheel. Want to comment on your friend's rap or challenge someone to a race? Just bring up the chat wheel for instant communication with your friends and rivals alike. Okay, so getting noticed. Race at night to build your rep. Hit higher rep levels to unlock new cars and performance parts. You can't buy anything without bank. Race during the day in the Speed Hunters Showdown to earn it. Speed traps. Beats the target speed limits through speed traps to earn stars. Achieve 3 stars on them all to unlock a unique McLaren 600 LT. Wow, there's loads of them. Wow, we've already got like a sports clutch and super plus gearbox. So this car is already modified. So what we're going to do is customize our car. We can go on paint, and there's an interesting way you can change a car's colour. We can go on to Pro. We're going to keep it at gloss, of course. You can shift the colour to single or near opposite spectrum iridescent. Wow, those are so cool. Material, metallic. Wow, this paint system is similar to the one you find on Juiced. You can make it 100% bright. And we can completely saturate it as well. And I think we might go and make it we can make it green even. Wow, a lime green M3 E30, something you've probably never seen before. Oh, let's confirm. This is our new colour. Let's save the changes. And we can save it here as a blueprint. And the best thing is that there isn't only just paint that's sick in this game, but there is also decals that you can put all over the roof if you would like. This is so cool. Whole roof decals. Though it cannot quite meet the whole thing. Can on the rear, but not on the front, or the other way around. But let's change colour, shall we? You can even change the colour of these decals. This is so cool. This is absolutely so cool. Hue, saturation, brightness, material none, glossiness 100%. Glossiness. We can lower or raise the glossiness, so we can basically make it matte, or we can keep it gloss. Like with the paint. Yes, that's a near gloss black with some red hues in it. Like with the paint, you could choose between gloss or metallic, or you could even make it matte, but I don't usually do matte paints because it looks very dull. There we go. We have our wrap on the roof. Now it's time to customize this body. So we can change the bumpers and all of that. I think that's what we're going to start with, because the bumpers are the most important to change on this car. Front bumper. What choices do we have? They just all look generic, but I love this one. This one looks so cool. Go for standard BMW, or you can go for DTM. I like the DTM one because it hides the indicator lights, so that is the one I am going to go for. So we've got a new front bumper, so you might as well change the side skirts as well. We don't need to change the wheels because I love the look of those BBSs. Okay, so we can put these ones on, or we could put the DTM ones on. I kind of like these ones, but then the screw heads are making me think maybe not. I'm going to go for the DTM ones to keep the body kit consistent. Okay, so what we need to change now is the rear bumper. Go for the standard BMW. It's already got Speed Hunters parts on it, so we can basically change into the standard BMW or to the DTM ones. What I'm going to do is put the DTM one. Now it's going to look like a DTM race car, if they did race these in the DTM back in the 80s and 90s. Diffusers. Have a choice of 4. This, or this. I am going to put this diffuser on. It looks so nice. Now we are running out of money, so we might need to do some races before we can upgrade more. We've only got like 2,358. We're running out of money fast. So I'd like to put an exhaust on there. Wow. I like this one that sticks out. So this exhaust is going to go on, and now I haven't got any money. So everything else, we can even darken the lights out slightly. Going to do that, and now I don't have any money. So we're going to have to wait a bit for the big wings and all of that.
If I were you, I would hit the streets at night. Remember, you're only spending bank on that ride if you've got an aim.
So, day or night, we're going to race during the day because we need some more cash to upgrade more bits on this car. And here we are. Wow, that Speed Hunters exhaust sounds so sick as well.
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
You know, if you want to get in the league, you're not getting there alone.
From what I hear, neither are you.
That's what I wanted to talk about. I'm thinking we can help each other. Form a crew? Unless you got any better offers on the table.
Plenty, actually.
Bullshit. Come on.
Ooh, it sounds even sicker.
Alright. Okay.
We've leveled up to 3.
Ladder to the league. We gotta get ourselves a race against another crew. Remember Kenny?
That redneck from my first night here?
His crew, the Speed Boys, are ripe for taking down. I'll pull whatever strings I can, but you gotta make yourself worth racing. Earn an invitation. Then we can make our mark.
Okay, so back to the map we go.
Dex,
Okay.
Sure. Send me the details.
So what we can do?
Right now. And hope to see you downtown. Later.
We are going to do. Shall we do this race? Or there's one here, one here, one here. I think I am going to do. I am going to do. No, I'm not. I think I'm going to do a race for Dex. Yeah, because Dex has already told us about something. So you might as well go and drive to him. Wow, this sounds even better than it did before. Driving stories? No, we don't need to know that. We could do live tuning. And we can even put traction control on, which is what we're going to do. Drift style gas, steering sensitivity. We could, well, having traction control on does make this car a bit understeer a bit. Made the steering sensitivity higher. There we go. We've increased the steering sensitivity. Although I just need to let you know, this is not how you make a grip build. If you want to make a grip build, you put on grip tires. If you want to make a drift build, you put on drift tires. So this is just the cheats way, not the proper way, so please do not get yourself confused. Although this option arguably makes the handling better than in other Ghosts and Criterion games where you just get brake to drift. Although personally I do prefer drifting, although this is quite a well balanced car, so maybe those tunes were a bit pointless. Now where is Dex? Here he is. I think I need to stop the car. Let's start. Mission started. Dexterity check.
Hey, Dex. Good to see you again. I'll show you the way to the track.
Wow, Dex has got an R32. Okay,
Go left here.
but off we go.
Lucas this time, huh? Ah, figures.
Yeah, Lucas, you just abandoned us. Why did you abandon us?
On these roads. Me and Lucas are the same age, though obviously the years have been harder on his Cupid ass.
The BMW looks even better with the tinted rear lights. Wow.
This track where we're going,
So we're just following you to a random track.
kind of water treatment plant.
Well, that's a cool idea. I've hit the back of Dex. Not good. Oh dear.
Nasty, but the roads were clear.
You just have to keep following this guy.
Drifted into an open tank of
Okay.
sewage. But don't worry.
Ooh, that would have been absolutely disgusting if he'd actually hit the tank of sewage. Because his car would have been covered in it, he would have been covered in it. That would not have ended well. But it would have been hilarious.
These practice sessions for out of towners. So y'all don't embarrass
Okay,
yourselves
so
at the showdown. If you were impressed, maybe I'll give you a little something to get your car up to showdown standards.
why is Dex driving so slowly? He's got an R32. My M3 is going faster than him currently. Is it here? Is it here? This looks like somewhere we can race. Yes, it is here. Well, how much further do we go? How much further do we go? Okay, so here is our next race. And this is a race for all the newbies. There we go. Wow. Well, the flames are still going out of the exhaust. And it looks even better now that the exhaust sticks out. And this is quite a tight track, so not sure when's the best time to use NOS. I think we might as well use NOS now. Now we're ahead of the RSX. All we need to do now is get ahead of this other BMW. As you can see, I'm not oversteeringly drifting, but I've probably made this car understeer by tuning the steering and turning the traction control on. Because in the past games, if you had traction control on, come on, we need to get ahead of this BMW. No, we've gone into trees. Shall see you guys at the end. There we go, 500 yards remaining, and we got ahead of the other BMW. We're gonna win. Across the line we go.
Whoa.
I'm sure he has,
He used to fool
because I'm in his garage. Wow.
He can definitely come back.
Go first place, $9,000. I think I'm going to try again off screen, just so that I can get some more cash. Dexterity check completed. We're going to do this again off camera, and this time I'm going to tune the car. I need to drive a bit forward. Going to tune the car and put the steering sensitivity back to normal. Turn the traction control back off, because traction control on does not actually improve your handling, unlike in the older games. We've got a lot more cash now, 25,000, so let's see what big wings we can put on here. Wow, they all look so sick. Oh, that one's too low though. But this is the one I'm going to go for. It looks sharp and fangy. It's a big wang. So there we go. That's the one we've put on. And license plates, don't really need to change that. And I'm trying to save some money for the performance upgrades. So what I will do, I think I'll just do the head. You can even change the grille, but I'll just do the headlights and then that'll be it. Okay, stock BMW with one put out of use, Speed Hunters. I am going to put these purple and blue Speed Hunters ones on. Now we've done the racing, let's get to the serious performance. But first I want to lower it. It's already lowered. I want to change the exhaust sound. There we go. We want that to sound a lot, this timber to sound a lot smoother. That should be fine. I'd like to keep the tone in stock. Or can we make it custom? Overrun. I would like it to be raw. Pipe resonance, I would like to keep it at none. I just want it to sound more aggressive. There we go. Even the flames are popping out. That sounds nice and aggressive. That's the one we want. I could just do this all day. I'm just so addicted to it. That's... wow. Just spend all day on here. Wow. This has got to be one of my favourite features of the game. But that is how we will do it. Effects. Nitrous colour. We could make it red, green or blue, but we're not going to do that. Tyre smoke. Red, green or blue, but we're not going to do that because we need to do the performance. Here we go. So what could we make faster? I think we're going to need to make this car a lot faster to keep competitive in the races. Performance rating. This number represents each car's performance from 100 to 400 and over. Recommended rating for each race is displayed on the map screen. Seems we only got to level 3. We couldn't quite go into level 4 because there was one pursuit we didn't manage to get into. Or we might need to do some more pursuits to build up even more rep. And I would like to save for the pro level crankshaft. Cooling. I would like to upgrade that to sport. Exhaust. Yes, we can put a sports exhaust on. That is about it because I only have 2,130 left. I haven't got any money. Because look at that. Like 20,000, then it goes further up for the later performance parts that we unlock. So what we're going to do is
Hey, got another race for you. I'm grabbing a bite right now, but I'll meet
get
up
back
with
to
you
the racing. So what we're going to do is go over to this one over here, Vertigo. Well, we need to go the other way. We absolutely went the wrong way. But this is a lot faster now. I think we've upgraded it from 129 to 146. Yes, it absolutely feels faster now. We're going to win this next race with ease. Our race is almost here. We've crashed into objects. Hopefully the cops don't see us, but they're not really as much of a threat in the day. Here is our race. We're going to play solo. Wow, these blue tail lights are so cool. Blue headlights are so cool. And black tinted tail lights. I love them. Wow. That's raw sounding exhaust sticking out to the top. Just looks even better than the original exhaust. Let's use the NOS. There we go. Into the lead we go. Can it still turn? It doesn't seem to turn as well with the mods I've made. Because look, there's a Trans Am and a Mustang that are zooming ahead of me. Looks like I may need, this is my first time attempting it, but I may need 2 tries, because I attempted Dexter's race the first time and I was successful. No, let's take that back. I'm in the lead and we're using some more NOS, and I shall see you guys at the end. Here we go, 500 yards remaining. We're about to go across the line. Can we go across the line? There we go, we have won it. First place. There we go. We took first place nice and easy. Got 9,000 cash in the bank. There we go. Wow, that is so good. And we can continue racing in the day, or if you want we can go to the map and switch to the night and press down on L. There we go. That's how you change from day to night. Because there's a night race that I would like to do. Raise the heat. Race at night to earn rep. Raise your heat level to earn rep faster. Shake the cops and make it to a safe house to keep everything you've earned. Okay. There's this one near my garage. That is the one I'm going to do. And hopefully I don't end up in the middle of a cop chase whilst trying to race. But there doesn't seem to be any cops now. Thankfully there was a cop there, but he did not take much notice. Probably because I've been careful. And here is the race. Just over here. Oh dear, I kind of overshot it. Now we can start. Play solo. Here we go. Sprint race ultra sharp. Does that mean ultra sharp fast opponents? We've made our car faster to meet the requirements so it can easily win this. We know that this Beamer is a legend. Or is it that there is a high chance of a cop chase happening after this race? I think it might be a bit of both. We only need 841 rep to make it to the next level, guys. That's all we need. We're on a very straight road, so now we can hit the NOS. There we go, we've taken the NOS to its full potential. We're ahead, but the opponents seem to be a bit closer than they have been in recent races. Wow, there's going to be a big jump here. Can we make it? Yes, we can make it over the jump. Yeah, another jump. Let's use NOS before it. Massive jump. There we go. Now we have to make a hairpin corner. It would have been so cool if we got a third jump and went over that jump. But no, it's just an ordinary race. So unfortunately we cannot. But thankfully There are no cops after us. They just haven't wanted to get involved with this race, which is great. No, please don't fall into the sea. We're miles ahead. We can't afford to fall into the sea. That wouldn't be good at all. The finish line is almost upon us. We didn't really need to use NOS because we're so far ahead anyway. And across the line. We've earned a lot of rep. And we're at heat level 1. So I think what we're going to do is call it a day and return it to safe. Or shall we do this race here? We're going to do this race here. But there could be a higher chance of a cop pursuit because we've just been involved in a race and they do not want racers. Wow. There is basically a safe house just behind us. Could even go there and then bank our points and then level up to level 5 or now level 4 rather, because when I said level 4 what I actually meant was level 3 in the last episode. And here is a circuits race we can do. Can we even do this? Yes, we can. We're at 132, recommended is at 120, so we're actually above. However, part of me also says I want to go back to the safe house and maybe get involved in a cop chase as well, if those cops are still near us. Oh dear, there's some right behind me. Thankfully they haven't taken notice of my car, so unfortunately I think this one will do. This one has, let's knock him out. Oh yes, we've knocked him out already. There we go. So that pursuit ended very quickly. Into the safe house we go. Let's bank it. Our night is over. Got 11,226 in the bank. 1,109 rep gain. Heat multiplied by 1.5. Now we've leveled up to heat level 4. Oh yes. Not long left until the next level. So we're going to do some more cop chases in the next episode. We've unlocked some new cars. We've unlocked the RX-7. We've got Lotus Exige. And that's the only cars we have. But what I'm going to put in first is the new Pro level crankshaft. No, sadly it's too expensive. So there we go. We repeated some more races off camera. So we got more than enough money. So we can finally put the crankshaft in and still have more than enough money, and we've gone up to 136. But that is all we've got time for in this video, unfortunately. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. Please make sure to pound that like button, subscribe if you are new, and I shall see you guys in the next episode. Peace.